Hello, I am May. We are going to solve ICT past paper spreadsheet for May-June 2024, variant 32. Let's start. Task 2. Open and examine the file giraffe. The file will be used in step 2 and 3. Don't make any changes. So, of course, you are supposed to create folder. You can make it your work area. Inside it, you have to set the source files and then your files as well. So let's open the file giraffe. Just let me adjust them. Yeah. Um, Open the settings. Settings. Let me adjust it. Okay. Save the file settings as spreadsheet with the file name giraffe underscore your center number underscore your candidate number. As I don't have center number or candidate number, I am going to keep the same name. Save it. Of course, the most important point to save it as Excel. Of course, you have to select your folder where you have to save your files. Okay. For me, I created folder. I named it 32 as I am going to solve the variant 32. For you, you can create folder, name it work area, for example, then set the source file, then your files. Here is a very important step to change it to be Excel workbook. Means the extension XLSX. Don't leave it as a CSV, otherwise all of your formula will be lost. What about the name? They said giraffe underscore your center number underscore your candidate number. So yeah, finish from this step. From this step. Row 7 to 25 will show the number of sightings. So 7 from here. Take it a little bit here. Okay. So 7 to 25 show the number of sightings. We have number of sightings here. Of the tagged giraffes in each county for 1 week in February. But the rows in 28 from here down onwards show the details of all the sightings. So the details, what is the code, what about the species, country, and so on. Place your name, center number, candidate number, center aligned in the header. So we are going to create header and footer in this section. So how to create header and footer is from the insert tab. Just let me maximize, go to header and footer. They said in the center part, we have to set your name, then comma center number. I don't have center number. I will set any number for now and candidate number. Okay. Then place the text created on, followed by space. So we finished from the header. Let's go to the footer. Go to footer here. It should be the definition right, left, or right. Place the text created on, followed by space, automated date, space, then at, followed by space, automated time in the footer. So they didn't mention. I will leave it in the center. You can set in the left or in the right. It's fine. So I will write create or created on, followed by space, then followed by a space, the automated date. What about the date? Current date. space at followed by space, another space, the time, automated time. Where is the time? Current time. Okay, we finish. Yeah, so listen, you can go directly to the normal view from here. What about the header and footer? You will find them once you started to print. Okay, so here is like the footer. This is the header. Go back. Now step number 2. Place a replicable formula in the cell D28. D28 here. To look up the species, we need the species using the code. They told me what is the lookup value. It is the code. And of course, I will use the external file, which is the giraffe. So before, which is, yeah, the giraffe here. They want the species. Just have a look here. We need to use the code from here to get the species for this particular code. So I will use the lookup value here, from the code to get what the species. So my array here, these 3 columns, because I want to get the code from here to search where is the species from the 3rd column. So Excel will take this value, which is any3 in the beginning, search where is any3. Okay, once Excel find the any3, okay, it will go to the 3rd columns to get its species. Okay, how to do that? It is from the click over the cell where you want to add the VLOOKUP, insert VLOOKUP. Okay, what is the lookup value? It is a code. What about the array? It's from, sorry, we have to select the code. I will select only 3 columns as I want only the 3 columns. From where you need to get the species? How to know from where? How many columns I have selected? I selected 3 columns. The first, the second, the third. From where I will get the species? From the 3rd column. 1, 2, 3. So here you have to set 3. What about the value here? I am going to set either 0 or false. Then, okay, just let me expand. Then I think they want to replicate. Yeah, they said a replicable formula. So just double click here to continue for the other values. Yeah, good. Step number 3, place a replicable formula in the cell F28. So here, they want the status using the code and using the external file. So again, we are going to use a VLOOKUP using the code as a VLOOKUP value to get what? To get this time the status. So where you can find the status? Listen here or have a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. So I will use the code from here to search where is the N3. Excel will start to search row by row. Then once Excel find the value, okay, it will go to this 6th column to get its status, which is critical now. So here, insert VLOOKUP. My lookup value is called my array, means the area that I am going to look for here. Yes. And it is in the column number 6. Because the status in the column number 6. And here 0 or false. And just expand and double click. Expand this one as well. I think we finished from this file. Let's go to the step number 5. Place in the cell B3 here a formula to count the total number of sightings for these 7 days. How many sightings I have? I have all of these sightings, all of these sightings from 28 to till 97. So just have a look here. You will find 70 rows. Means I have 70 sightings. The formula for that to count, it is count. I don't have any criteria, so it is only count. Type which columns you can use any columns. You can use any columns to count the number of rows because each row represents one sighting. So let's go to the B3 here, insert. But listen here, there is important point. If you use count only, it will count the numbers. Okay, so as you see here, we don't have numbers. Here we have text, here we have date. So the formula that will count for us like text plus numbers is count A. So here I can't use count as count only, count numbers, but count A will count number and text as well. So the proper formula for here is count A, not count A. Type from where you need like to count from the cell 28 till here. Do I need like to make it absolute? No need, as I'm not going to replicate the formula. They are 70 sightings. Let's go to the step number 6. Place in the cell B4 formula to count the total number of sightings for the 7 days. But I have criteria where the photograph of the critical endangered species was taken. How many condition I have here? 2, because I want the photograph to be yes. The photograph to be yes, and the status should be critically endangered. Okay, so 2 conditions. It should be in the status critically endangered, plus the photograph should be yes. So if you need to count, but you have conditions, you have to use count if only you have one condition. But if you have more than one condition, you have to use count ifs. Type I will go to here and insert count ifs. Means ifs here refer to many conditions. Type I need to count all the sightings where the status here what is the criteria? It should be critically endangered. Just I will copy the text, paste it here. And the other range I have here, the other range which is for photograph, I have to select this range, then set the criteria. Type what about the criteria here? To be yes. We need the photograph to be yes. Because I want the photograph to be taken means it is yes. Then okay. You will find 12 rows or 12 sightings matching this criteria. So let's go to step number 7 here. Insert a new row between 5 and 6. Between 5 and 6. So set the mouse here, right click, insert. A place in the cell A6 here يعني. The text critically endangered. Control B. Place a replicable formula in the cell B8. B8 here. Right, what they want to display the number of sightings of a critically endangered species in this country. So listen here, we need like to count how many endangered or critically endangered for this particular country. Okay, so we have 2 conditions. The first condition, to get the same country. So first of all, we need like to use count formula, but it is not only count. We have criteria, means count if. So how many conditions I have? I have two conditions. The country to be the same country here, plus the status to be critically endangered. So count ifs. Where is your range? It is the country, because we are going to search for this particular country here. Like here, it's important point to make the range absolute by click over F4. Why is it important to make it absolute? Because you need to replicate the formula, and if you replicate the formula, this range will shift down, will be shifted down, and for here, for example, once you replicate the formula down here, and you didn't make it absolute, the range will be shifted down, and the above values will be skipped. So it's important to fix this range, because you need each time to search for this particular country from the beginning of the range, from this particular point to the end. Okay, so it's important to make it absolute. What is my criteria? It is this country type. Let's go to the second range, or second range here. We need like to select only the values which contain critical critically endangered. But here, don't forget also to make it absolute. Then just let me copy the value, which is my criteria, and that's it. So here's 0, means we don't have critically endangered for this particular country. If you need like to just replicate it, you will find some countries contain 1 critically endangered. Here, for example, in Chad, 1 also, and so on. We already replicate this formula. Let's go to step number 9. It is for format the top of your spreadsheet. Listen here, I have to change the width of the first cell. I think they make sure A1 to B1. So A1 to B1, we need to merge them first. Merge cells, and A6 here. Also, we need to merge cells. Then I think they give the font size. It is 20 points. So here it is 26 or 20, sorry. Same for here. Here it should be 20, 20. And here 20, right? Yeah. Right. We need also to adjust the other things here. It is bold. Same here, bold. You can see the row number 2. Its height, like we need to reduce the height for the row number 2 and the row number 5. 5. More. The numbers center aligned. The numbers here center aligned. The text all the numbers center aligned. And all the text right aligned. So the text here right aligned. Text here right. You can see here also the country. No, sorry, only for that top part. No need to continue down. So yeah, here country should be in the center, and it's bold. Here bold also. Uh, what else? I think we need like to make the borders visible. We need also to wrap the text. So um, the text here, 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 and here, we need to make them wrapping. So just let me click over here, wrap text. Same for this particular cells. Same for this particular cell. Done for all of them. And it should be center aligned. Same here, center aligned. Here also center aligned. Yeah, that's it. Save your work. Let's go here. Number 10, print your spreadsheet showing the formula. Make sure that it's landscape orientation. Row and column headings are visible. The formula are fully visible. So first of all, you have to go to the formula tab, go to the show formula. Then highlight all the content of your spreadsheet. Then go to adjust the width of the columns. Go to the home tab. Then from format, go to auto fit column with. Then go to the page layout. Make sure to choose your print area, the orientation, landscape. Then go to the file. Then print. From the, you can also adjust the orientation from here to be landscape. Go to the page setup, go to the sheet, make sure to tick this option, row and columns headings, okay? Then it is too much, 12 pages. So let me adjust from here or go to the page setup, not 100%, let me make it around 75%. Then it's still visible, but see half of 12, six pages. Let's have a look if they are visible. Yeah, still visible. So yeah, now you can start to print. And it is landscape, the letters and the for the columns and the number for the rows visible, and it's clear. So let's continue. Step number 11, select rows 1 to 7. So let's go first and remove the formula. Now they want to select the rows 1 to 7. They want to be included. Then from 8 to 26. From 8 to 26 here till here. They want to select only where setting took place. We need to add filter, but the filter should be here. But if you set the if you select this cell, then click over filter, it will set the filter here. I don't the filter to be here. So how to solve this issue? Just highlight the particular area where you want to add filter, then click over filter, then it will add the filter. Now just exclude the zero value, then take screenshot for this particular area using the snipping tool and paste it in your evidence file. Then okay. So only I have this particular value, okay, which contains settings. Okay, now I can print from the beginning till here. Single page, portrait, they are visible, means the row and columns. So go to the page layout, make the print area here, make it portrait, go to the file, print, and fit one page, then start to print, and that's it. Yeah, I think it was the last step. We finished from solving the spreadsheet. Thank you for listening.